right, welcome back to Morning Live. You're on SABC News Channel. Remember that we're still broadcasting live from OR Tambo International Airport in Kempton Park. That's where Valen and Tabiso are this morning. And the players, Mamelodi Sundowns players, the African champions, have landed at the airport now. That is after their victory in Egypt. So we are just going to cross over to them to get the latest happening there. All right, Tabiso is ready now. It's over to you, Tabiso.
Thank you very much there, Palisa, and welcome back to RT International Airport. The proceedings are still continuing. The team was supposed to be around here at 8 o'clock. They are running a bit late, but we can promise the viewers at home that they are here. A short while ago, I spoke to the chairman of the Premier Soccer League, Dr. Evan Kos, but before I get to that interview, I want to bring in a stalwart of South African football, Thomas Konaite, a legend in his own right. TK, thank you very much for joining us on SABC News. Before we get to the interview I did with Dr. Evan Kos, the scenes we're seeing here today, it reminds you a bit of that Pirates team, and I know you were there.
Yeah, absolutely. That was back in 1995, and I mean, everybody was here. You had the chairman of Kaiser Chiefs, Kaiser Motaung here, and chairman of other clubs as well. But the fans, I think suddenly everybody realized just how important, what an achievement it was for Orlando Pirates at that time to become African champions. And I think what Sundowns has done is an indication of the fact that we always say we want to win the World Cup, but how do you win the World Cup when you cannot conquer, everybody here at home? So Sundowns has proved that we can play a little bit as well here in South Africa.
More so than that, after 95, that Pirates team rejuvenated football in the country more than anything. It's something that I think we've lacked over the years. We only speak about empty stadiums, the fans are not coming out to watch our football, and this is probably the injection or the shot that our football needed.
I think this is exactly what we needed, because what Pirates did in 95, remember, most of the guys that won the Champions League from the Pirates side formed the core of the Bafana team that went on to win the Cup of Nations, and suddenly it galvanized the people to say, hey, let's go watch the game, let's go follow the game. And it is exactly what we are seeing here. Usually Sundowns have a wishy-washy kind of following and all that, but at the final, in the first leg final in Pretoria, it was just incredible. The whole Atteridgeville Masterpieces Muripe Stadium was full of the yellow machine, and we saw what they do in Egypt. 70,000 people, all wearing white, of the White Knights, and what we see here is quite incredible, and I think it could encourage people to come out, watch the game, not only just domestic football but international football as well.
Because Bafana are lacking fans.
Yes, absolutely, but I think that will come the minute Bafana start winning and stop drawing, and sometimes even giving away matches that they should have won. I think the people will come. The people love the game, but we've also got to deliver on the field as well, and then the people will come.
Thomas Konaite, thank you very much for speaking to us.
It's a pleasure.
Well, anyway, that's Thomas Konaite, a legend in South African football. I mean, he's done it all as far as coverage, especially on the African continent. Now, earlier, colleagues, when you came to me, I actually said we've spoken to the chairman of the PSL, Dr. Evan Kosa. Let's listen in on the conversation I had with him a short while ago.
We are happy at the PSL for Sundowns to restore the integrity of the Premier Soccer League, to make sure that you are number one in the continent. This is a motivating influence, and it's my desire that one day I see the two PSL teams in the final. This is a good start by Sundowns. What has happened to bring joy to our country, to bring happiness to our country, I cannot ask for more.
We always speak about the importance of South African teams competing in Africa, which basically fizzles down to our league, then fizzles back up to our national team, and this is where it begins.
Remember in 1995, when Paris won this cup, it gave that motivating influence to Bafana. In 1996, they won the AFCON. I hope this time around for Sheikh Mashaba, it will be the same kind of experience where the national team will be motivated to make sure that they assume their position in the continent. And I know that we have said to the people, the league is a strong league, one of the top 10 leagues in the world. Today, I don't have to say much. Sundowns has proved that fact, and I'm happy to be the chairman of a league with 2 stars and with Mandela Cup. I cannot ask for more.
Let's speak about those stars. We were questioning whether how many teams, for example, now South Africa will have in Africa in as far as the Champions League is concerned. I do know that there was a question of South African teams not showing much interest. Should we hopefully now see maybe even 4 going to next year's Champions League or in Africa?
And I did say to people that Pizzo deserves this cup. He prepared so well for this cup. Pizzo went and prepared in Ghana. He went and prepared in Zimbabwe long before the tournament starts. Pizzo used to travel by taxi to Algeria, to Egypt, to spy on his opposition. So that shows how much he prepared for this tournament. Kaiser Chiefs, same thing. They need to spend money by chartering flights to make sure that they give the players the best chance of being there combat ready. So I'm saying everything wants to win this cup, because if you are a team that is big, if you don't win in the continent, you cannot say we are big. So Kaiser Chiefs have won the Mandela Cup, Sundowns have won the Champions League, Pirates have won the Champions League. Vets and everybody, they must now follow and make sure it becomes a habit.
Dr. Khoza, thank you very much for joining us right here on SABC News Channel. I know it's going to be a long morning. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you very much. I want to say thank you for Bafana Best-Time, for the supporters, for what they've done for Sundowns, for Patrice Musipe, for investing so much for football. Congratulations, Patrice.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, that's a wrap from us right now. As Dr. Evan Khoza, the chairman of the PSL, speaking to us on exactly the importance of this team, winning the African CAF Champions League, and of course what it means to the league per se, because everyone wants a strong league, and that's a conversation we also had with Thomas Konete. I'll tell you what, we're still waiting on those the players to come down right here. The dignitaries, they're out in the plenty. I saw a couple of tweets from, I think, the Algerian embassy, the Egyptian embassy as well, congratulating South Africa in as far as their victory, as well as Sundowns' victory in the CAF Champions League. It's a great day for South African football, so do stay with us right here on SABC News Channel. I know maybe Morning Live might overrun, but SABC News Channel 404 will have all these live pictures for you hopefully throughout, and we get to hear what some of the players, the captain, I know a lot of people want to hear what Keegan Dolly is going to say, one of the standout players in as far as the tournament is concerned. But for now, we'll hand matters back to you, Palisa in studio, and hopefully by the time you come back to us, as you can hear the drums happen or go on behind me, we'll have a bit more to chat about. But for now, back to you, Studio 10 in Auckland Park.